music.
Okay, go. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast with your shattered couple, Jay and Renee Valentine.
Today is Monday, October 28th, 2013.
And this is episode 132.
Woo!
Woo! What's going on, everybody? This is Jay, and this is my lovely wife, Renee, and we have a special guest.
Very special.
Very special guest, and a good friend of ours. None other than Eric Van Skyhawk, Hawkedo himself of the Shattered album. And many other
the
albums.
Now defunct App Slappy.
I know. I miss App Slappy so much.
The pod faded App Slappy.
It did pod face. See,
it did pod.
Give an official pod.
Scott still says it's not gone completely yet. So.
Well, you come on TMS, so that's his version.
Yeah, that's something. That's like App Slappy light.
So I'm going to do the introduction for Eric.
Yeah, sure.
And all. If I had one word to describe Eric, it would be creator. Ooh. He's an advertisement creator.
Music. I don't mean to laugh at you. Keep going.
Music creator, DJ, just an artistic creator all around. And I just, I think when I first met Eric, I probably sounded weird when I was like, "You're the coolest white dude out here at Nerdtacular." You remember me saying that?
I totally remember you saying that, and I'm honored to be the coolest white dude.
I don't know.
You probably
in a room full of white dudes.
Said the first thing that popped out of your
did.
mouth.
I was like, man, Eric, you're the coolest white dude out here, man. We should just kick
That sounds like something you'd say.
I did. That was the one that was that 2010 when it was
in the movie theater.
It wasn't 2010.
It was up above the movie theater.
Because that was right before we got married.
It was
2009?
No. It had to be 2009.
I think 2010. Because last year, no, I didn't go to 12.
Okay.
And I went to 10 and 11.
Okay, so
had to be
did I go to 2009?
So we were already married.
Had I gone there?
Well, it must have been. Yeah, it was 10. I guess we were already married.
Were we already married? See, I can't remember. It's been so long.
It's just it's running all together.
It is. So that's 13, and we went to 12. We went to 11.
I love how you're really gonna.
And we went to 10.
It's backtrack.
It was 2010.
It was 10.
It had to be 10 then.
Yeah.
We were already married when we went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boom.
Just like
that.
And
then so we met him at Nerdtacular.
We did.
And then Eric had to come into town on business, and he came in and he visited with us.
I did.
Awesome.
Dude.
And you took me to a sushi pizza place.
Yeah.
Right. This Dragon King's daughter. It was the place where we went.
It's still young.
And we picked Eric up in our hoopty.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that it was Dewey, the damn blue thing. Oh God, I hated that car.
It was a 96.
I love that car, but I hated that car.
96 Buick Regal.
It was nice back in 96.
And here's the thing. It didn't do it while Eric was in the car.
Thank God.
But the car had this thing, something was up with the sensor, and it would turn off just randomly.
Like,
really?
While you're driving.
And I was
it would just turn off while
I was
you're
like,
driving.
Dewey, you damn blue thing, don't you turn off when we have Eric in the car, because I don't need you embarrassing me.
The scariest thing is when you were going around a corner, it would turn off and the power steering would go because the car turned off.
And for Renee, that kind of, because she's not as
seize
strong.
up.
Yeah, she's not as strong. I had trained Renee. I was like, Renee, you can't panic,
I had to have training on dealing with my car. I'm so glad we got a new car.
But yeah, so that was a great time, man.
That was fun.
You stayed in the nice hotel. I can't remember the name of it.
The Brown?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was at the Brown. Yeah, that's. I was at the Brown. I was the old fancy hotel.
One of our old fancy.
Right.
And then, but I usually stay at 21C.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's super fancy.
That's
even fancier.
Yeah, that's where I usually. When I've been to Louisville, I've been there like 3 times, I guess. I'd always
Where'd you
stay at
go?
the 21C.
Where'd you go? Louisville.
Louisville. At least I don't say Louisville.
No, that's true.
That is true.
If you ever want to say it right, just eat a handful of marbles and then say it.
Louisville.
Close.
There you
Louisville.
go.
Louisville. There you go. That's perfect.
Is that better?
That's perfect.
So, thanks for being on the show, Eric.
We really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I was waiting for a long time for you guys to ask me. I was
No.
like, oh, they asked Nicole and Scott and everybody else, but geez.
Oh, we're kind of working our way down. Somebody has to be first. Somebody has to be towards the bottom.
Well, this is like episode 132.
Well,
so.
we don't have a guest on every time. We didn't start having guests until we didn't have a lot of guests at first.
Yeah.
The first guest was Strumpet. Strumpet.
No, Kim. It was an in studio.
My
guest.
sister.
Yeah.
Was the first guest.
Oh.
Yeah, so I had gotten an extra mic, and we actually had an in studio because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work, And so
she was the guinea
You're
pig.
testing the waters.
We were. But we're coming along. We're trying to have more guests. Sometimes, no one's flat out told us no yet. Some people just haven't answered us. But
they answered today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. Well, never mind.
Can you drop some names?
Brian Brushwood.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at you going big time.
Yeah, he was busy and stuff.
Yeah, I know he's busy.
And I knew that. And so if you're listening a little bit, this is which song is this, Eric?
Send It Through.
Send It Through.
Oh, I was going to say, you're the one that played it. You're supposed to know.
I can't. It's kind of cut off a little bit.
You want to hear an interesting thing about this song?
But this is from
Shattered.
Yes.
Album. We would love to hear an interesting.
But
I'm actually working with Alachia on vocals for this song.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, wait a minute.
She knew she was doing vocals.
She did say vocals.
But she didn't say which song.
So
that's exciting.
And she's the one who gave the name of the song because she wrote the lyrics and called it Send It Through.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to hear it.
Me either.
Yeah,
she's a very creative person. So
I'm waiting on her to because we're refining the vocals and stuff, and
that's awesome, man.
I can't wait to hear it.
I absolutely, dude. I just really enjoy your stuff, man. You know.
Oh, thank you.
And you actually do one of the things that I have always wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Which
is one, I want to be a DJ. The wiki. I want to be that DJ, and also I want to be the guy, kind of create some music. So, what's that process like when,
Well, that's the thing is everybody thinks I'm a DJ, but I'm not really a DJ.
What are you talking about?
Do you like spin the ones and twos?
No, I don't. I mean, let me back up. I would love to learn how to scratch. I went to. One night there was a BBDO Shazam little thing at Scratch Academy in New York City, and it was like a kind of an open house, and we went in there, and I was just like, dude, I'd love to learn how to scratch. I'd love, and I was gonna plan on taking classes, and that's one of my dreams to learn. And like the next week, I went out and I bought this little toy. Hold on 1 second, I gotta have to unplug it.
This is for see if folks like those in the chat room. What's going on, chat room?
Hi, chat room.
You get to see some of this stuff.
So I went out
live.
and purchased this. All right, here it comes.
Oh, I wonder if it's the thing I was thinking about purchasing. I'm wondering if it is.
That'd be funny if it was.
If it's the tractor, I'm gonna trip out.
Okay, here it is. You see it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a tractor. I was going to buy one like that.
You were going to buy one?
I was.
This is the S2. It's like
Jay's would have sat in the corner and gathered dust. I guarantee you.
Let me go. Here we go. I can see my better
nice.
Camera. There you go.
That is nice.
Oh man, it's so awesome.
So I went and picked this up because I was hoping to learn and take classes and whatnot. But I have yet to take classes. But I did teach myself how to beat match like manually instead of like, because like these days, like with this tractor,
right?
It's like you don't even have to know how to beat match. You just throw a track. It actually syncs the beat up on time and does
yeah.
everything for you. You just have to do a little EQ and shift the fader over.
Right. And see, I bought the software. You remember me buying the software for?
You bought the tractor software.
Yeah, I bought the tractor software because Renee's parents, for their anniversary, I was the DJ. And
nice. See, you're more of a DJ than I am.
Well, no, I wasn't wickety whack and stuff like that.
Wickety.
And plus,
I don't wickety whack.
I
either.
know, but
I'm hoping to one day. But
right,
yeah. Jay was the play all the Motown
how did it go?
songs.
Did it go?
It went well. It went really well.
Well, you know how tractor is, then, right?
Yeah, and I totally cheated and let the software do all the beat matching.
Yeah, he played all the old people songs. It was great.
Yeah,
all the songs old people.
You had your little dragging the tracks in and.
Yep. Yeah, man. So it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it.
As a controller.
No. I used my PC as a controller.
Oh, you just
gave
did
me.
it.
It gave me the whole deck and everything. You know,
so you just used your mouse and.
Yep. And you could actually, and it's really weird. You can hit an interface, and it will switch it to a turntable interface, and you can actually do some of the scratching and all that stuff.
You'd have a ball with this tractor controller.
I don't know, man.
Maybe one day.
I think that's gonna be one of the things. Like when I retire. If I retire,
I'm telling you, man, I got mine at Sweetwater Music on a payment plan, so it was just like,
payment plan.
It's expensive.
Payment plan. Way to go.
I know they're expensive.
It's like I'd rather buy a second PS4 or something.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
A second PS4?
Yeah.
You have one on its way?
Yeah. One on its way.
Yeah, we managed.
We were gonna get two.
We actually had two on pre-order
for the games where we multiplayer, but we decided that did not make sense.
Yeah, I ended up picking up
so we just canceled.
You know, listening to you talking about the fun you were having on PS Vita, Nicole, Kim, and I can't remember who else. You know.
Oh, so you decided to get a Vita and a PS4.
Yeah, so I got a Vita instead, and I've been playing that like a lot. You know, I really have enjoyed it. I love the graphics on it. Yeah,
it's a great little device,
dude. It is amazing. I loved it so much that I told Renee, I was like, I had gotten I sold 2 of my Apple TV 2s because people are buying them for crazy amounts of money because they can be jailbroken. And I sold them for like $160 each. And so I took the money and I bought Renee a PS Vita as well.
I couldn't make him not buy me a PS Vita.
Right.
I'm like, no, I don't want the PS Vita. And when's the last time I played the PS Vita? It's been sitting on.
You played about
there.
It's been a week and a half, maybe 2.
I know.
But so the reason being too is that Pokemon came out.
Pokemon did come out.
You've been playing Pokemon on the 3DS.
Right.
And yeah, I just think I have too much to play.
No.
Oh, yes, I do. Eric, do you have too much to play?
Oh my gosh. I have well, I just finished Beyond Two Souls.
You know, I want to talk about that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about that.
We're going to talk about that.
And then I also started Batman Arkham Origins today.
On PS3 or
PS3.
the Vita?
PS3.
Okay.
I heard it's amazing.
I noticed on your trophies that you have the Vita version.
I do have the Vita version.
And how is it?
It's fun. It plays. I think Kotaku explained it. It plays almost like Metroid style.
Yeah, it's like Metroid Batman.
So it's kind of like on rails then type of thing?
It's a little bit on rails, but the Grundy fight was crazy. It took me 10 minutes to figure out what I need to do to get Grundy to open up the next door. So
yeah, there's like some serious puzzle stuff going on in this on the Arkham, maybe the PS3 version also. Like you have to unlock a door and you're supposed to blow out the circuit board.
Right.
But I'm sitting there trying for 10 minutes throwing my batarang because you can't get to it, so you have to throw your batarang at it to trying to. I was like, I can't get this thing to like blow up so I can get through the electrified door.
Right.
So I gave up and had to go to YouTube, and you had to actually throw your battery because you have a remote control battery, and you actually had to go to where there's electricity, pick up the electricity with your battery.
Oh, wow.
And then go to the fuse box. I'm like,
oh,
how in the heck would I ever figure out that out?
dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
sometimes when people put puzzles in, they just...
So I got the
It didn't even occur to me to like slowly just swing by the electric panel that's on electrified.
That's like the freaking puzzles in Machinarium. Sometimes you're like, seriously? There's no way I would have known that.
I'm telling you, man. I was fighting Grundy in that little this underground sewer, and there was electric wires everywhere, and there was water on the ground, and there was also these, I guess, sulfur fumes coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got him pissed off on one, which was the first thing I did. I blew up the wire, and it shot Grundy and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
It pissed him off. Then I was like, okay, what do I do? So I'm running back and forth, dodging Grundy as he's charging me and stuff. I'm like, what do I do? So
Solomon
finally,
Grundy want pants too. That's all I can think of whenever you think of a song. Do you remember that old Cartoon Network ad? Okay.
Right. Yeah, I do. And if you're playing the PS Vita version, you just skip 2 minutes ahead. If you don't want to know, if you want to find
Spoilers.
out on your own. Right. If you want to find out on your own of how to beat it. So cue now. Okay. Anyway, so I had to shoot the gel gun at both the sulfur things, and then I had to shoot one at a different electrical panel. And you know, with the gel gun, you have to hold the left trigger and the corresponding button to blow them up. So I had to hold the trigger, and I had to do X, square, triangle in that succession, and it all blew up. And I had to stand in front of the door so that he would stop in front of me and get all pissed off from being electrocuted after running through the fire from the sulfur.
Right.
And then he finally broke the door down, and I was able to beat him up and
that's fun.
knock him out.
It's fun stuff.
I was like, really? And then it finally came up, and then the door drops down. And
yeah, I still need to finish Arkham City. I finished Arkham Asylum, but
right.
Yeah, the thing is, I started Arkham Asylum, and I have Arkham City.
Mm-hmm.
It's still wrapped up in its package. But I heard Arkham Origins is actually a prequel.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So I say, what the heck? I'll play this.
Yeah,
Right.
might as well play this because.
And that's kind of how I looked at it too, because I played, what was the first one?
Arkham
Asylum.
Arkham Asylum. So I played that, and I got into.
You got far.
I got far. Then I didn't play it for a while, and I went back to try to play it, and I forgot
how to play.
Forgot how to play. That same thing happened to me with Darksiders too.
Darksiders is a tough game. That was.
I haven't played that yet.
So. And plus, I didn't feel like relearning Darksiders, so I just said screw it. And
that's
that's kind of what happened with.
That's how I change it. Like I pick one game and I'm trying to stick to it.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do. That's the only way I'm gonna not forget how to play.
Right. I've been pretty good. Been finishing game because I finished Last of Us and
nice. Yeah,
I finished Beyond Two Souls and
nice.
So.
Beyond Two Souls. We played the demo. It wasn't. We were just like, okay, well.
It was.
It's a story game. It's one of those.
Games. It's I don't know if you guys played Heavy Rain.
No, but I've heard a lot.
I heard a lot about it.
So it's a totally story-driven type of experience. I actually enjoy his games. I think his Cage was which his name is. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. Nicholas.
But, not
Nicholas Cage. Okay.
The French director and writer of all the Quantic Dream games, but. The game, there's not a lot of game. I mean, there is gameplay in it, and it's very sparse. But it's a whole like choosing and choice and how that changes the story, and it's because it can totally change how things are, and you're doing some moral choices like because like I was in a party and they're being really mean to me as a teenager and. And like locked me in a freaking underneath the stairs, and then like the thing is Beyond Two Souls. You played the demo, right?
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're attached to this entity, and then so you send the entity out there, and it's like you have the choice: do you leave or do you get revenge?
Right.
Kill everyone.
It's like, and these are like teenage kids. So you start going there, and you start throwing stuff around. You start throwing knives and stuff like that, and you're like. So how far am I going to take this?
I would have killed them all. Get them all.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing.
I probably
like,
would have just did that. But.
Yeah, the thing is, but I left before I killed any of them. But I wanted to know if I could probably take it that far.
I would have.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Probably.
So it's the interesting choices you make, and yeah, it's an experience. And and Ellen Page and William Dafoe, they did a fantastic job. And
you mean Ellie, right?
Ellie,
yeah, that's just Ellie.
Huh?
It looks just like Ellie in Last of Us.
Oh,
that's all I can think of.
After playing the 2 games, I don't see the similarities.
Really?
I know that
she looked just like Ellen Page when I played that game, though.
Ellie, but they actually changed the model to look like the actress who played Ellie. Because if you see the mocap stuff of Last of Us, it looks like the actress playing her.
Oh, you know what? I think someone did put that up.
Did you guys play Last of Us?
Yep. Finished it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I watched Renee play.
I wasn't wowed like other people were wowed, but
I thought
it was a good game.
It was an intense experience.
So, okay, so at the beginning, so you didn't okay,
Yes.
so, well, I was watching Renee play, and, and everything, and the first bit was really intense, and then, with all the stealthing and everything, it seemed like it kind of got repetitive a little bit. Yeah, and it just seemed like it was, okay, I'm just sneaking until the end when you're kind of going through the hospital deal.
Yeah. Oh, spoiler.
Oh.
Well, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Eric.
If you haven't played it now, I don't think you're going to play it.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So,
well, I mean, I just thought the thing of playing with Last of Us, it was just it was so intense, and it was like I was just on my edge of because it was like almost a feeling of dread playing it because it was just so dark and just like things that would happen in it, and like those spore guys, man. Oh man, I hated those guys. Remember those spore guys?
Yes.
Yep.
Big, mutated.
I hated those dudes. I would rather fight the zombies than the people, though, because they're all like, "Hey, what's that noise? Crap!"
Come on, I always enjoyed, lighting Liam O'Brien on fire over and over again.
Yeah.
That's always... and speaking about that, because I know he did the voices for the Clickers, right?
No, he was the Hunters.
Oh, he was the Hunters?
Yeah, he was a lot of the Hunters.
Oh, okay.
Were his voices.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And he directed all the voice acting, not the cutscenes, but gameplay voice acting.
Well, that's cool.
That's very cool.
That's cool.
But I want to say hi to the chat room.
What's going on, chat room?
I love the chat room. So I want to say hi to Hendo. Hendo's here.
What's going on, Hendo?
And Crather is here, and JK Grammer, and Chloe Jameer, and Moo Hogan and Zabi, and Punk Gopher is here.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Thank you all for joining us, man.
Thank you for coming out, saying what's up.
Definitely.
Right there with
what's up, guys?
With his cute little corgi.
Yeah.
Dozer. so cute. Gozer, not Dozer, even though Dozer is pretty awesome.
That's cool. So let's talk about what we did this past weekend.
Weekend wrap up. That's how you people say it, right?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean, you people?
So on Friday, Renee and I went bowling with my team.
And bowling is not my thing.
You have a bowling team?
No.
My team at work.
Oh, I thought you had a bowling team.
Dude.
Even though somebody on his team at work belongs to a bowling league.
We have one person that belongs to a league actively, and we had one that was in the bowling league. And the one that was in the bowling league, no one knew about.
No one knew he was in the bowling
Friday.
league until he just came out and started and rolled his first strike and then continued to strike after
that. He was
that.
like, "Oh, I guess I'll warm up." He just throws the ball.
He was like
down.
a ringer, huh?
Yeah, man.
Like he didn't tell nobody. He knew good and well that he knew how to bowl well.
I mean, he wrote a 217, 200, and a 180 something. That was his 180 was his warm up.
Yeah. I'll never do that in my entire life.
Renee almost got a turkey.
No. Here's how I bowl. Strike, 9, gutter. That's like I go back and forth between okay, awesome, and gutter. And I'm a very inconsistent bowler. It's pretty bad.
Right.
But
hey, if we're getting strikes, there's nothing wrong with that.
I know.
Yeah,
Hey, if we break 50.
But look, I got 2 strikes, and then my end score was like an 80. So it's pretty bad for 2 strikes.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We didn't eat any of the bowling alley food. I
No,
don't
we
trust
did.
bowling
Oh
alley
my
food.
goodness, this place was,
This place has been around since I was a kid.
It's kind of
It's
kind
old.
of sketchy.
Well, no, it's
Sketchy.
not sketchy.
It wasn't sketchy. It was
It's
just
just old school. It's old.
I mean,
bowling
and then
alley.
too, what kind of bowling alley serves chicken salad and tuna salad sandwiches?
10 pin lanes.
10 pin lanes.
That's who. Anyway, but we used to go there for birthdays and field trip. We went bowling field trip.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's old school. And then Jay had a weird craving after bowling. So here's how it goes. Jay's like, I want this, and then we go on a hunt for something that he has a craving for.
So I wanted a pretzel.
Do you like soft pretzels, like with the cheese?
I like soft pretzels.
Yeah, I mean, it was Friday. Our weigh-in looked good that day, and I wanted to reward myself with a freaking soft pretzel.
Auntie M's?
Yes, Auntie M's.
But of course we went there. We got there at like 8:30.
So they were like,
this is all
they had the hard leftover pretzels.
Well, they weren't hard.
They were hard, but you could tell they weren't super fresh.
Right. So
Jay.
And have you had the pretzels with the hot dogs in them?
Yes, I have.
How are they?
they're like pigs in a blanket in a pretzel.
Jay's face was like, how are because they didn't have any. They didn't have any of the little ones. They had the big ones, but he didn't want the big one. He wanted
you want the little pig in the blanket bite size ones.
Yeah, I want the bite size one, the 12-pack.
His face fell when they said, "Yeah, we don't have any." And he was like, "Oh, so we have 2 Auntie Anne's in the same mall."
Right.
So
it's crazy.
So we walked down to the other end of the mall, and they were out of there.
So they have 2. We have 2 malls that are within half a mile of each other.
Yeah, you can walk to 2.
You can walk to both of them.
I didn't know that was weird until Jay told me it was weird. I was
but then the Auntie Anne's, you walk in. There's one in the food court, and that's the one they had the hot dog bites, but I was like, you know what? No, they had just had the hot dogs. And then, but they didn't have any original salted pretzels. And they was like, what's here, So we ran all the way to the other end of the mall.
We didn't run, by the way. We just
walked. I walked pretty doggone fast.
Yes. Yeah. That was as close to, that's true.
Because you started dropping back. I was like, you mean slow down, babe? So we got to the other end, and they had the salted ones. So
we sat at the little
kiddie tables.
They didn't have any grown-up tables. We sat at kiddie tables and ate pretzels
and drank Diet Coke.
And then he still wanted more pretzels the next day.
No, not the next day. I said I was gonna go back because they didn't have my hot dog ones.
But
did you go back?
I didn't go back.
No.
But on Sunday,
to Target.
I went to Target
just for a pretzel.
Have you had the pretzel the Targets at Pretzels?
The Targets at Pretzels. I like that.
The pretzels at Target.
I like
I
the Targets
didn't know
at
they had pretzels.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a food thing.
Yeah,
I know, but it's usually sometimes it's like a Pizza Hut, McDonald's type of thing.
Well, it's a Pizza Hut, but they have popcorn and French fries and pretzels.
I wasn't aware. I remember they. I mean, I think they have icy machines and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, they got nachos. So Jay got another pretzel.
So I got another pretzel, and that pretzel was really good.
And it probably still hasn't fulfilled his. We have to go Friday.
I still got it.
If your weigh-in's good, we'll go Friday and we'll get pretzel dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the pretzel dogs sometimes. I don't know when.
You're
gonna go this weekend. I know.
We're gonna go, but then family dinner was on Saturday. Weird time. Our family dinner is mostly on Sunday, but it was Saturday.
But they had a walk for breast cancer.
Oh, they had to do the walk for breast cancer awareness. That's why we had to do it on Saturday for breast cancer.
Walk for breast cancer.
I'm gonna walk for breast cancer.
I'm gonna go walk for breast cancer.
But my family dinners are always crazy and fun and. Everybody.
And it was a potluck.
It was a potluck. I like it when it's potluck.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't have to cook all the time,
right,
so
right.
we're nice to her. And then we cleared out yard work.
Yep.
We did yard work. We have this little space behind our shed, and it's all overgrown. And Jay got it in his mind for some reason that he was gonna clear it out.
Yeah, it's one of those things where when we had yard service, so the first year that we moved here, I had lawn service where they would come out and fertilize and weed and all the other stuff. because it was my first year, just learning how to be around the house and stuff. So this year, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself. So I did.
And then next year you'll go back to the lawn service.
No, I think I have it down.
I like the money we save.
I think we save a large amount of money. Well, I mean it's like $300.
I think that's a large amount of money. That's a large amount of money. It's like a PS4.
But the thing that they did that I didn't do, or that little garden area in the back that's kind of fenced off, I usually have them, throw out some de-weeder there as well. I didn't do that. I totally spaced out and didn't do it, and it was overgrown, and I was like, and then we found a snake in the shed a few months back.
I thought it was a cute snake,
and I was like,
that's
because I didn't clean out the garden and stuff. So
I don't think that was the reason, but
it probably was.
Once he gets something in his head, you can't tell him no.
Right.
So we did that. So and then we kind of chilled the rest of the weekend.
We did, watching TV and stuff. And so what did you do this weekend? I saw that you did some trunk and treating on the Instagrams.
Yeah, I took the kids. I had the kids on Sunday, and we went to the little town, put on a little trunk or treat. Take the kids, and people handing out candy out of their trunks. But we're still gonna go out on the on Thursday for the Halloween proper trick or treating. Then
I just imagine like a trunk and it's just full of candy, and that would be awesome. But I know it's like that. But that would be
I mean they have it decorated and stuff. And they have the little bowls, just like if you went to a door.
Yeah,
stuff like that. Are you guys going to dress up?
No, we really aren't dressing. We really aren't one for dressing up.
So last year,
I
dressed up like Big Perm from Friday.
Yeah,
I had a cat. And Renee was a cat, so I had a wig. I had my shirt buttoned all the way up, and and it was it was out and stuff. So I have Thursday is our work at home day, and Halloween's also the day that I asked Renee to marry me.
Yeah, he did. On Halloween.
On Halloween. Romantic.
Yeah, and I actually, when I asked her, I was playing the classic, is it IV or classic 5 or classic 4, whatever.
Yeah.
The spooky
song.
At that line where they said, "I'm gonna ask you to marry me on this Halloween," it was kind of something.
Yeah, it was very sappy, but it was awesome.
Yeah, it was extremely sappy.
So I liked it. So we usually don't. And plus, kids don't come around where we live because we're in a cul-de-sac. And last year, not one kid came. We had the candy. We decorated. It was awesome.
We had tombstones in the yard. Spider webs.
And nobody came?
No one came.
Not a single
Dude, you're kid. Like, it was like a welcome mat with all the decorations.
No!
Not a single kid. We had the door open and the lights all on. And
running my heat. It was cold, too.
And because we're back in the cul-de-sac off of a side street. Right. So, I guess, parents don't like to go down dark. And there aren't a lot of kids on our street, so.
And a bunch of bad kids.
Bad kids. But probably, they probably went to the rich neighborhood to get candy.
Yeah, I mean, I did that when I was a kid. We went to the rich neighborhood.
Because they give out, like,
the full-size candy bars.
Full-size candy bars. So. See, I'll be the one to say, if I lived in Utah, I go to Scott's neighborhood.
Yeah, I would too.
What are you talking about? Every neighborhood in Utah looks like Scott's neighborhood.
Does it really?
That is true.
Oh, that's right. They don't have a ghetto in Salt Lake.
That's right.
I don't think they have one.
Anyway, it's not Scott's neighborhood anymore.
I know.
He's
Scott's
moving
old
today.
neighborhood. Yeah, he posted an Instagram picture of him moving. He's in a ski parka and shorts. I don't know. I was like, really? I don't get it. Like, are you cold? Or are you not cold? Which one are you?
Well, it's kind of, you have to have ventilation. You know what I'm saying? See, all the heat builds up in one area and then it just, exits it.
No,
somewhere else.
That is the thing. That's the legs. Like when I go running, I can I'll run in shorts and have like a little long sleeve, shirt on.
Yeah. I can totally see
running.
That.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Moving, I guess you do a lot of.
Moving around and stuff like that.
I think Pump's right. It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing.
Yeah,
that's true. My girlfriend went running the other day and she wore the tights and I'm like, dude, it's not that cold.
I would have wore tights.
Yeah.
It's freaking cold. Y'all crazy. It was 43 degrees and I had a scarf
Renee had
on.
A scarf on. I'm like, really?
Cold.
Dude, there's nothing. I love running below freezing. Like when it's 32 degrees, it's the best.
I wish I liked running.
So how's the running going?
I'm getting back to the swing of things. So it's like the thing about it is like I've been off and on, and like the thing about running, if you're not running for at least 2 weeks, it's just like you're starting from right over again when you start up again. It's so you fall off the wagon. It's so hard to just get back to where you were.
So, man, I have this thing, man. It's like running for me is I only run on 2 occasions. If I'm running from somebody because I'm about to die.
Or run from the cops.
Or I'm running from the cops.
There you go. How often have you run from the cops? Jay?
No, I haven't.
Really? I haven't run from the cops either.
I did once. I ran a red light in the car once, and then
Did you?
I told you about that.
Yeah, you told me that. And he like ran from the cops.
I ran from the cops. I was in high school.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude.
How old were you?
Okay. I was 16. I had my license maybe 4 months. And I live in a small town, Mount Airy. And I was dating a white girl, right? So this cop was ready to pull me over. Because I was sitting at this light, and the light wouldn't change. And I've been sitting at this light for it felt like 5 minutes. I doubt it was. So I said, you know what? I got to get Linda home. So
Please don't tell me her name was Linda.
Her name was Linda. It was the weirdest.
Okay,
you know,
I thought you had made
What's
up
the name Linda?
I don't know. It just seems
It's a
weird.
very white sounding.
It was old timey.
A young person named.
It was really
okay.
old. I feel like
I always think it was some like 45-year-old office manager named Linda.
So
no, I could see that.
So I bolted through the light, and in the turning lane on the other side was a cop, and I was like, shoot! So I punched it, and it was kind of like a crest. So I went over the hill. I went behind a gas station and backed in. Right?
What? Like Grand Theft Auto style?
Yes, I don't know what I was thinking, man. And then I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, we're sitting there behind the thing in the car, and the cop car pulls right in front. And he comes out and he's like, what's going on? You got any drugs in the car and all this other stuff? I was like, nah, I don't have any drugs. He was like, why'd you run? I was like, I was scared, sir.
What
Did
are
it
you
work?
scared of?
Because he's a cop. I don't know.
Well, it's different. You know, when you're African American, you can stop by the cops.
Then too, and
then you met Ari, and you had a white girl in the car.
In the car too. So.
And this is a very small town.
This was it was kind of it was some of that too. I mean,
a little bit of that.
I've had friends. Well, I think this would happen regardless if they were black or white, because they were actually at the girl's house when their parents were away and their dads would run them out. So
yeah,
you know, so there was a bunch of stories like that of people getting ran off. I don't know, man.
I think you had the girl as a witness, right?
Yeah. But maybe she's going to sell me out. I don't know. Dude, it was just I was young.
Yeah,
I was dumb. And, you know.
So what did he do?
He let me off with a warning, man.
That's awesome.
See, there you go.
See?
And then ever since then, I was like, you know what? I'm never going to run from the cops again. That's
I love that you had to say that to yourself.
No, I did.
I'm never going to run from the cops again. Ever.
So
I've never ran from the cops. I remember the first time I got stopped. I didn't cry. I've never done the crying thing.
Right.
That's just stupid. I take my ticket and I go on. Cause the crying thing.
I hate when they say, "Well, do you know how fast you were going?" I hate that question so much.
I was talking to my ex-wife the other day, and she got pulled over for an illegal left turn, no seatbelt, and talking on the phone.
Wow.
Oh, is that a thing?
All of that?
That's a thing in New Jersey? Talking on the phone?
Yeah, you can't talk on a cell phone while you're in the car.
Oh, wow.
I wish it was like that here.
It's against the law. And she got off with a warning.
What?
How she
Did
manage
she cry?
that?
No, she didn't cry.
Wow. All
like,
three
are you
of
serious?
those?
Illegal left turn, talking on the phone, and no seatbelt.
I wonder if she flirted.
Maybe she was like, I'm sorry. I mean, sometimes
if you just apologize.
If you catch him on a good day and you're not giving no lip, you know.
Actually, she told me, like, did you know why I pulled you over? And she goes, was it the legal left turn, no seatbelt, or talking on the phone? Pick one.
That's awesome. Pick one. We said all three. That's awesome. I love that she do all of that.
That is awesome.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. And it worked for you, apparently, because you just got a warning.
Nice. Let's go ahead and jump right into a little bit of tech.
Let's do it.
Technology.
You know that dork's voice.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing effect he put on that.
So last Tuesday was the big Apple announcement where they introduced the new MacBook Pro.
Yep.
New iPad.
Yep.
New iPad Mini. And
iPad Air.
Yeah, I know the iPad Air.
And you have to say it like that, right? The iPad Air.
Yeah, Air. And then what was it? Is it the Mac Pro? They
showed more specs on the Mac Pro.
Okay, so that was the one that was like a ashtray, right?
The garbage can.
The garbage can.
I mean, it looks. I mean, the design is totally like very garbage / ashtray like, but man, that thing is a beast.
It is, man. I was like, holy moly! And it all for the nice price of $29.99 to get you.
Not including a monitor.
No, but hey, you don't need a monitor if you're gonna have it in the studio, right?
Wow.
Nah, you do need a monitor.
I mean,
$3,000.
Yeah. $3,000.
Yeah.
This thing is like, oh, geez, the specs on it are just like.
See, but to spend that much money, I would have to really need that for some reason, rather than.
And it was funny.
There's some people who will just get it just because it's the latest and greatest. But
see, that's something that your dad would get.
That's something my dad would get, even though he just does iPhoto. He just puts his pictures on there and listens to his music, and that's all he does. Someone told him it's the best thing for video editing. He doesn't do any editing,
right?
So I don't understand.
So what did you think about the announcement they did? Were you underwhelmed, or is that what you were expecting? Because they're having issues keeping secrets now.
Well, I mean, I kind of everything I didn't know they were going to do new MacBook Pros, but I don't really keep up with the whole laptop rumor mill just because I don't need a laptop and I don't have one. But I was, it was pretty much everything I expected. You knew the iPad Mini was going to go to Retina display, and you knew that the next iPad was going to have the new processor that the iPhone 5S has.
Honestly, I thought that processor would have went into the Mini, the new Mini. That's what I was thinking.
You were hoping for,
right?
But I think what processor went into the Mini anyway?
I don't know.
I think it was I think it's the A7 if I'm not mistaken.
Huh?
You want me to look it up real quick?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I know for me, I didn't see anything really because we got the Mini last year,
right?
And I really didn't see anything that made me want to jump to buy anything. I think the only thing that I really thought about jumping to buy, if I had the money.
This is news to me, folks.
But it probably if I had the money. When I say if I had the money,
it has the iPad Mini has the A7 chip.
Oh, okay, good.
So it does have.
Okay, nice.
So
there you go.
So what would you get if I won the lottery?
Oh, I'll get the trash can PC.
Clearly,
just because.
Just
why?
Because I got millions of dollars.
Right.
Why not?
Right.
Yeah.
But when we got our Mini, I did have I still have the iPad 2. It was like I remember when getting the Mini, I didn't touch my iPad 2 for like 3 months. I only touched it for work because I like the form factor on the Mini much better.
Yeah, I'm still rocking the iPad 1, and man, that is.
You still have your iPad 1?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Man, that's the one you've been rocking that one for.
For years.
Isn't that the one you sent away because it got broken? You sent it away?
Yeah, that's the same one where my kids dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Nice.
It's still, and it's definitely showing its age.
It's time for you to upgrade.
So I'm thinking about the iPad Mini.
I'll tell you, when it really, it's lighter. Of course, it's lighter, and it's just a nice form factor. Heck, it fits in some of my pants pockets. It used to fit in all of them, but it doesn't.
Yeah, that's because you lost weight.
Yeah,
it's your fault.
Yeah. So,
but
yeah, I really like the form factor of the mini. It's just.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd use it. I use it all the time.
Yeah.
Like every single day I use my mini. It's great to watch Netflix on, games, all that stuff. So,
reading a book, and I'm sure it's much better on it.
Oh yeah. Now, do you read a book on your current iPad?
I do. Like when I do read books, I do read it on my iPad.
Okay.
In fact, I was reading a book the other day on it, and it's a little heavy.
Oh,
Gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's the iPad 1. It's a freaking dinosaur.
Yeah.
I bet someone will buy it.
And what phone are you rocking, the 5?
I'm on the 5.
Yep.
64. Yep.
Yes. What you got the 5? Oh, the 64. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have the
we have 5
16s.
Yeah.
The 16.
We kind of wish we had gotten the bigger ones because I'm running out of space.
Yeah.
But
which kind of
makes
you feel bad a little bit.
Why does it make you feel bad?
That we're around the space.
Well, I just need to take off all the apps I don't use, and I have like 2.5 gig of like photos on my, and I could just move those over. So it's fine. We can save money, Jay. We don't need to do it.
So have you had a chance to check out the new Tweetbot 3?
I have. I downloaded the just last night, I do believe.
Okay, so I bought it.
That's something that's one thing I don't like is like just because you're updating your app doesn't mean you have to charge again for it.
Dude, let's see who all did that. So we had Tweetbot did that.
1Password did that.
1Password Pro, which I have not updated because I'm like, no, it still works. It does what I need. I'm not updating it.
On your Mac or
my phone?
On your phone. Well, we got the app free, and because Renee got it when they first came out, and it was the free app of the day. So Renee,
that's when I got it too, but they've updated it for the iOS 7.
Right, and I bought that one when it went on sale when they first came out. I didn't even know there was an update. And I was like, man, these guys need to really update their app. And then I went and did a search and was like, oh, it's been out for a while. Man, I wish I had known, man, because I got a code from the Twitter account because I guess they was like, what do you use your iPad? I mean, your 1Password for? And I was like, I keep my my medicine list in there. It's nice and secure. And it's like, here, it's a free code. And I was like, I already have it. What do I do with it?
What do you use with 1Password Pro? Well, I use it for this. Here, have it again.
I know, right? And I was like, okay. So I ended up giving it to a coworker. Had I known, I would have shipped that over to you.
It's all good. And it's interesting with the new Mavericks.
Oh yeah.
It has kind of that iCloud password thing going on.
Oh, I know, man. I really love that because I have a MacBook Pro from work and stuff, and I update to Mavericks and stuff, and it. I kind of like that. I was excited when they said they were adding the iCloud keychain back in. So and it actually pulls in the stuff from my Chrome as well, the passwords that I have stored.
Oh yeah, everything's there.
Yeah, so I was really happy about that. So with Tweetbot 3, I absolutely missed the double tap and the triple tap shortcut.
Yeah, it gets you have to get used to it and also you have to swipe the different direction. Also, have you noticed that?
Yes, man.
If you want to see the conversation.
Yes. Yep. And so I read the FAQ, and they explained why they took the tap away. Was that the delay you would see in the original Tweetbot when you do the tap, it would actually wait to see if you're going to tap that third time or that second time. So there was always the delay. There was a lag in there. So
depending on what you were going to do, it needed to confirm what you were doing.
Right. So that was one of the reasons why they took it out, because they wanted the flow of the app to be better and wanted to be quicker and snappier. And then, like they did the first time they came out, they didn't have the dark theme. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, no. Well, the thing is, there a dark theme on the new one?
They will be putting it in at a later date.
Oh.
That was on the FAQ as well, because people are like,
gotcha. This
is hurting my eyes, man.
It's a little bright. I noticed last night. I was like, this thing is bright, and I don't remember the other one being that bright.
No, it was dark. I use the dark theme for Tweetbot, and then it's not. I wonder if they're going to do a separate iPad one, because I know with the older one, it was Universal. So I wonder if they're going to do the same Universal with this one, or they're going to charge for a new.
They'll probably be Universal like the old one, since they're charging again for the update. Because I can't charge another fee to get it on your iPad.
Yeah,
they would ridiculous.
Try.
Now on your Mac, I use just the free Twitter. Now, what do you have a paid client on your Mac or?
Yeah, I use Tweetbot on my Mac.
See, I can't break.
The only thing is cool about it is it has the syncing. So where you left off on your phone is right where you are. It will end up on your computer and vice versa, where you're on your timeline.
Right.
So if you're,
I'm bad at reading tweets. I usually just jump to the top and go back until I get tired of going back and go back to the beginning.
Do you like how it now, like when you're reading something and you get new tweets, it just stacks them instead of pushing the timeline down?
Yes, and it puts the number up there and you tap the number to go there. So I do like that. I do like that a lot.
I do miss having the readability option when I'm looking at web pages, because you can have it in here, but it's either always on or always off. And there's no like choice when you're reading an article.
Right. Yep.
Kind of miss that.
Yeah, and I missed I haven't seen the option because I usually use Google Chrome on my phone, and there was an option in Tweetbot let me just default to Google Chrome.
I think you can still do that web browser option.
Yeah, I may have to check
in the preferences.
Okay. Well, cool. You have anything else, Techie, you want to talk about before we jump into some media? Nah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
Anything techie?
Yeah. Anything?
Not really. I guess we'd covered all the new tech gadgets that are out there.
Cool. All right, let's jump right into some media.
Media. Movies, books, comics, TV.
Leave my bumper alone, damn it.
It's a little too long.
It is not long.
Do you know what? I should have gone as Crazy Ass for Halloween. That would have been great. I could have put my little hair in little knots.
You watched Orange is the New Black, right?
Black.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I could have gone as Crazy Ass. I could have done the Crazy Ass.
That would have been awesome.
I could go as the hairdresser. You could go as Crazy Eyes, and I could be the hairdresser that
you aren't pretty enough.
Dang.
I'm just saying, you aren't pretty enough. And plus, you do have to shave your facial hair. And a J without facial hair, you do not want to see. It is not pretty, and I do not recommend it.
Well, okay, I'll dress. Well, I can't dress.
I've seen him without facial hair once, and that was it. And never again will I permit him to be without facial hair.
Hey, extra stuff is... for some odd reason, this year, I've been kind of letting this grow in. It's growing in more so than years before when I have tried.
This year.
Maybe I don't know, it's old age or what. It's kind of like I'm getting gray in here, and it's kind of like, damn, we're going to show everybody you're gray.
But okay, so we did watch our movie this week. We're on a streak. Our movie this week was called
A State of Mind.
A State of Mind. Mm-hmm. It's a 2004 film, 2003 film. 4
or 7.
2004, I think.
Okay.
It's about these two young girls who are preparing for the mass games in North Korea.
Yep.
And the English film crew was given unprecedented freedom to film. So, and it was good. It wasn't a ton of reading for those of y'all who but you do have to read subtitles.
Right.
It wasn't a ton, but it just seemed so cultish the way everyone talked about.
Yeah, it's kind of like when they talk about the general, it's like they talk about the general like he's God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty much brainwashed over there.
Yeah.
And for those who have TV, there's one channel, and channel is always having propaganda, and the radio is always on in the kitchen, and they do rations for everyone, and some people go hungry. And
I think one of the things that kind of made me not sad, but I was kind of like, I was telling Renee this, when they actually went and did the performance at the games, they had to pack their lunch, and I was like, wait a minute, why aren't they feeding the people when they come to perform?
Nope.
Why not? Why not feed them some rice and stuff like that? And because they were packing rice and all this other stuff. I was like,
it was just like, it's like, I wonder how much of that they really believe, but they seem to really believe it. And
they do. Like when they showed when that guy, what's his name, Kim Jong Il died.
Yeah.
They were just like crazy, crying and in the streets, and just like it was like their god died or something like that.
Dude, it really tripped me out.
Yeah, and it was just like. And they don't even know what's happening outside of the U.S. They don't even know.
They think we're the...
Yeah, they're taught from the time they're born.
That we're evil and bad.
Yeah.
And
I mean...
And we shaking the fear.
There are some things they said on there that we do waste food. That's true. So that one is totally true. But yeah, it's...
So yeah, we watched that.
I'm glad we watched it. It was good.
If you want to try to watch it... November 1st is how long it goes off on Netflix. November 1st.
Okay, so that's Friday.
Hurry.
Yep,
it's Friday. So if you want to watch it,
so I guess them and someone else is competing over stuff.
So 67 is our.
So Hando, I went ahead and told him in the chat room that we're rolling between 45 and 164.
This is for our Netflix. We have bad stuff on here, Eric, as well as good stuff. So we have an element of.
So what's the number? Is this how many movies you've watched already?
No. This is the
amount of movies. So
this is the movie in my list.
Right.
My Netflix
so
queue.
Our movies start around 45. Before that is TV shows. So 45
gotcha. So you have your movie list public or something?
No. He just rolls for us in WoW because he's awesome.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Hando does a roll for us.
All right, so the movie.
So he rolls and then chooses the movie you're going to watch for next week.
Yeah.
Right.
So 67. What's 67, Jay?
13 Assassins.
13 Assassins.
There you go.
What's the little blurb?
To stop a tyrant from murdering and exploiting innocent civilians, 13 samurai warriors unite and prepare to assassinate the evildoer. Thanks, Mike. My coworker told me to put this one on.
13 Assassins?
Yes.
There you go.
So how about that? It's a nice little change of pace from
2010.
2010? Okay.
Oh, and Punk go from sorry. We didn't get a chance to watch the new dubbed Volcano High.
We didn't.
But I do have it ready to watch.
So, yeah. Have you ever seen Volcano High?
I have not.
It's there's a Asian dub with the crazy Asian voices, and then they redubbed the movie with rappers' voices with Snoop and
Old Dirty Bastard. They did the actual voiceovers.
I'm kind of excited to see what that
should be. It's very interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be I at least want to see what it's. I don't know. It's kind of crazy because the movie itself was kind of nutty. So
yeah,
it was goofy. But so then we also watched another movie.
We did.
That was advertised all over my freaking Netflix.
So Jason from the Grumpy Go Mad show that we do on Thursdays, he asked us to watch the first 10 minutes of movie 43 with Dennis Quaid. And
why only the first 10 minutes?
Well, he said, watch the whole movie. He was like, if you don't, at least watch the first 10 minutes is what he said. So after we finished watching State of Mind, we started watching that, and we watched the first 10 minutes. And I was like, I'm going to go make some popcorn. So we can finish watching this movie.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the first, so it's a series of shorts.
Right.
Short little, little skit type things. And the first one has
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
And
who was the...
Well, so...
Kate Winslet.
Yeah, and Kate Winslet, okay.
So the premise is he's trying to get this script.
Yeah.
Bought.
So it has Dennis Quaid, Hugh Jackman, Kate Winslet, Emma Frost, Halle Berry.
It'd be cool if it had Emma Frost.
What's her name? Emma Stone?
Emma Stone. But Emma Frost would be freaking awesome.
So I mean, it had a bunch
Halle Berry. Yeah, it has Halle Berry, and it has Andy from The Office. It just has a whole bunch of like different people in it.
So here's my thing: if you're a fan of Anchorman,
you think you'd like that kind of humor?
If you
It's
if you
crude.
like stuff like
There's
that,
some crude stuff in there.
If you like Anchorman, I think you're gonna like this.
But it's a step more crude than Anchorman.
It's
a couple steps.
Oh, it's a couple steps cruder than Anchorman.
Maybe a long walk more crude than Anchorman.
It is. But I know a lot of people, this is going to be one of those movies that people are going to go back and watch to memorize the lines.
But you're going to love it or you're going to hate it.
Right.
Or, you might think it's meh at best. But it's bad on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it has like a 9% or something nuts on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
It's bad.
So,
but I don't know.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Watch the first 10 minutes at least.
At least watch the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. It took them 10 years
And don't
to
let
get the
your
movie
kids
made.
be.
Don't let your kids.
Oh, no.
Kids do not need to be.
Gotcha.
It took them 10 years to get this movie made. Some people just flat out refuse to be in it. Richard Gere is in it, and some people and he tried to get out
George
of it.
Clooney.
George Clooney refused to be in it.
Oh, I was ready to say. Yeah. There's an Apple skit in there, Eric.
Yeah.
Good, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny, but
That was,
but
I don't know. Just
yeah.
it's on Netflix. They cut a deal with Netflix. That's the only reason they made any money off of it. So.
That is right. It did.
Oh, is it straight to Netflix type of thing?
It was in the theaters and it cost $6.9 million to make it. It only made like, I don't know, 4 or something. But they made all their money when they made a deal with Netflix.
Right.
So that's where they got their money from. Before they went to the
movie theater, they already had it paid for.
They already had it paid for. So we went to something classy and we finished season 2 of Doctor Who.
Yep.
So finished season 2. We started the 3rd season.
Bye, Rose.
Spoiler. No, there is no spoiler. I'm surprised I haven't been spoiled. But yeah, we have a new companion by Rose. Rose was a little self-absorbed. Do you watch Doctor Who?
I have not seen. I've seen bits and pieces of episodes, but I have not seen a full episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I have to confess.
Yeah, that's fine.
No,
it's fine.
Heck,
I've never seen Battlestar Galactica. So
yeah, I know that's on our list to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen, and you can't see all the nerd stuff, and you might not like all the
Doctor
nerd
Who.
stuff.
How many seasons is Doctor Who?
It's a lot.
Well, if you start with
we didn't start the old ones.
Yeah, we started just the 2005 one.
Yeah, we didn't do
so
the
we 2005, 2006. We're in 2007 now.
I think.
With David Tennant as the Doctor, and from what I understand, I don't know if Renee wants to know how long his tenure as Doctor is because I don't want to mess it up for her.
I think I saw, but it's fine.
Okay,
I think he's in the next one.
2010.
Yeah. He's there for a while, which I like this Doctor. I like this Doctor better than the Eccleston Doctor.
Yeah,
he was weird looking, but this was a little cuter. So. New companion, and so that was cool. So I want to know, did you see Talking Dead last night?
You know what? I have not. It's all on my DVR.
Oh my gosh!
I want to know what you think after you see this. I have not
started Walking Dead this season yet.
Okay, see, all right.
So you haven't started Walking Dead?
I haven't started The Walking Dead this season. I'm caught up, but I haven't started.
Okay. Well, what about the Talking Dead?
No, I'm not gonna watch Talking Dead.
Well, no.
Do you have that on your DVR?
But do you record that as well?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Crap. Okay. So
all right. Well, we can talk about it then.
There are no spoilers.
There's no spoilers, but so you know how Chris Hardwick usually does it, right? He has guests on and everything. So last night he had on Marilyn Manson,
Jack
Osborne, and one of the Walking Dead writers. Marilyn Manson. Oh my God! I never seen this guy do an interview.
But I think he was stoned out of his mind. I mean, he would ramble on for like nothing ever got talked about because he would ramble on and no one knew what the crap he was saying. Everybody was like, and even Chris Hardwick, after about half an hour, was just like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, he finally said something that Chris understood. He was like, finally, you said something that I can understand. But then after he said that, every time that Marilyn tried to start up a conversation or say something, they just went along like he didn't say anything. It was bad.
Like, that has to be the worst thing to be
That
ignored,
was one of the worst.
It was the worst Talking Deads I've ever seen.
Worst
and I usually
enjoy
it. But
ever. No.
Do you know he's 44? And I looked at him. He looks like he's in his 50s. He looks bad. Has to be the drugs and alcohol because he looks a mess.
Be nice, Renee. You don't know if he's on drugs and alcohol.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. He's clean and sober. Sorry.
So somebody our comic book owner, he kind of bashed Marilyn Manson, and he had some fans get onto his Facebook and was saying some stuff. It's like, oh, you hating on Marilyn Manson, blah, blah, blah. And so the fan finally went and watched Talking Dead, and he was like, well, Marilyn's been sick, and he was probably on some medications. That's why his speech was slurred.
Of course.
And when he does interviews, he's always talking at a higher level than the people that's interviewing him. He does rambling.
Okay, so
intellectual
we didn't get it.
Rambling.
Okay, so we're just too dumb to get it, is what he's saying.
Yes.
You should have seen this. I'm sure it's out. They have clips.
I'm sure there's
out
like
there,
YouTube.
Dude,
clips
it was
whatnot.
just.
It was bad.
Was
He
so
said some weird
bad.
things. It was awkward. It was horrible. So, but yeah. So, Walking Dead, do catch up. They've come back.
Good?
Yeah, it's good.
So,
it's good.
All right.
Oh, you're on this season though, right?
I'm on this season.
Okay.
But
the
you just
problem I
aren't-
have about Walking Dead, sometimes it can be slow.
This season is not slow.
Well,
Okay.
I will say this: it's good that you actually are saving them up, because I think there may have been a couple of episodes in there where it was slow.
There's
But-
only been like 3 episodes, right?
Maybe.
I think about three or
So-
four.
so-
The second one was slower, but it wasn't slow.
But everything kind of started speeding up.
yeah,
With
The thing
his
is,
last
I've read the
episode.
graphic novel, so
they aren't like they've taken a huge departure from the graphic novel.
yeah. I mean,
so.
thinking the
Huge.
graphic novel moves at like so fast, like things
Yeah.
are happening. Like, holy crap, what?
I wish that one huge thing that had happened in the graphic novel had happened here instead of the
I
stupid.
think that
reference.
did happen.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Think-
about the governor?
No. I'm talking
Oh.
about Lori.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yes.
not good for TV.
But it would have been so dramatic.
People can't handle that.
Yeah, people couldn't handle that.
Oh, what about what they did to
The baby.
what's the
Michonne?
ninja girl?
Michonne?
Michonne. What about what the governor did to her
Yeah, but
in the graphic novel?
yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
And what happened to him?
Yeah, and what happened?
Yeah.
They always tone everything down for that, but
So if you all watching Walking Dead and you enjoy that, so what everybody's saying here is consensus. You should read the graphic novel.
you should read the graphic novels. They turned
It's-
up a notch, a couple notches.
Yeah.
So
A long walk,
Oh,
as
and-
Renee would say.
Crater said the season's way more exciting than the farm season. Watching grass grow is way more exciting
Watching
than the
Marilyn
farm
Manson
season.
talk about this last episode is more exciting than the farm season.
The farm season is so bad.
Right.
And like, I can't believe how long Shane lasted in the TV show.
I know.
So we talked about playing Pokemon and everything else, and I got a call from my son the other day, and he was like, "Dad, I can almost beat the Elite Four." And apparently, the Elite Four is the ones you have to beat to unlock all the other Pokemons in the world that you can catch. And he's going on, and he's like, Benji's 9, and
He sounds like he's like 12.
right, and he's also the same my son that beat Lego Star Wars at like age 3.5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's crazy good with the games. He's
Right.
like, I've got Mewtwo, and I did this, and I did this, and I'm like,
And he was giving me tips on how to beat Pokemon.
so how about that? The
so he finally
Teach us
called
how to
me.
become
He
the
called
student.
me on. It was Friday we were talking. And he hadn't beat him, and then Sunday morning, was Sunday when I talked to him last night. He was like, "I beat him," and da da da. You know, I was like, "Way to go, man!"
and it's like, yeah, but see, he's a kid. He doesn't have a job.
Right.
He has homework, but that's it. So
Yeah.
it's all right, Jay.
Yeah.
And plus, we have a ton of other games to play. He just has his Pokemon.
That is
so
true. That is true.
we have Pocket Miner.
Yep. And
Oh yes, I want to thank you for all the free gold I've been getting, Jay.
You've been giving him free gold?
free gold.
Because no, every time I pass him, his little portrait gives me gold.
Oh.
What?
He's been clicking on your portrait on Pocket Miner. and
Because
you
I
give him gold.
suck, man. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about. I do not understand. Okay, I'm just clicking.
What is there not to understand?
Well, how do you make the money? Is that like where the gold and everything comes in? Is
Yeah,
that
you
your
like
money?
the diamonds and the gold, and at the
So-
end of the turn, you It's all gets sold, and that's how much money you make at the end of the turn.
Do you go for the diamonds? Or
if they're near me, I will go for the diamonds.
Okay. Huh. Or do you just go?
Do you go for the coal also?
Yeah. If there's just just regular dirt or coal, because coal only takes one hit to go through, so you go the coal way, because then you'll make money.
Okay, I was always going for dirt just to get down.
That's like if you want to try to get down as lowest, but if you want to like upgrade your pickaxe the best, and that's the best, is you need to earn a lot of money to do that. So
gold and diamond. See, I thought that was it, but I was just
that's what I was
just
doing.
Started playing
and that's
today.
why. See, and that's why I guess that's why everybody passing me, man, because I dig for all the coal and everything. I'll go across the screen for.
But the thing is, as you go deeper, you run into more precious metals like diamonds and gold and stuff like that as you go deeper.
So, okay. So it's good to go down and get the good stuff.
Okay.
See,
I guess
Pocket Miner. Go check it out. It's free. It's one of them freemium things. You get 5 lives or 5.
Yeah, they have to recharge. Yeah. I upgraded to 8.
What? Look at you paying real money.
See.
I think that's a good investment, since you get more gameplay out of it, because you get 3 more lives to play, right?
And also, it's a free game.
And it's not like a one-time thing, upgrade that you use.
Right. And plus, it's a free game. And you kind of just want you might want to give them the developers a little extra money.
I'm sure they're getting tons of money.
Well, I kind of do that to support them. Yeah,
I know. I know. It's fine. I'm just
Candy Crush.
I'm just a cheap ass. So
yeah, Candy Crush on the other hand.
Oh my gosh. $25 for one power up.
No, that's Pixel people.
No, they had some.
Oh, they did.
They had a $50 one in Candy Crush. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Candy Crush. They had where you could paint a candy, a striped candy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, there was one that was $99.
Wow.
I wonder who actually paid that.
Because there's people I'm sure did.
They only need a couple, and then it's paid for. So
I don't understand. I honestly don't understand.
But I want to say RIP to a game that I did not finish because I decided I did not want to finish. Fallout New Vegas.
Well, that's a monster to finish.
And I know, and I think I got close to finishing, but I didn't like it. I liked the first Fallout, okay, and I liked this one less. I don't know what it is, and I know Nicole loves this game. This is like her favorite game.
Yeah, the thing is, I'd rather spend time playing Skyrim, trying to finish that thing up, than leaping into.
Yeah, and I think it's probably I would probably have more fun in Skyrim than I did in here, and it just wasn't so much fun to me. I was skipping everybody's dialogue, and I was just doing the questions to do them, and I was like, you know what, forget this. So I stopped. So Fallout is uninstalled. Even stop taking up all that massive room on my hard drive. So done.
And you started playing
From Dust, and From Dust is actually it's a pretty short game because I kind of looked to see how many chapters there are. It's not that long at all. So I'll be done with that this week probably. And then
I picked up, as I said at the top of the show, I picked up the PS Vita version for Arkham City Origins Blackgate, which is, I'm enjoying that a little bit.
They need to shorten their name, just saying. It's a little long.
It's kind of interesting they changed all the voice actors.
For Batman?
Fired everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I don't follow the
new Batman and the Mark Hamill is not the Joker in the new one.
Oh, he did play the Joker in the other ones.
He's a great Joker.
Huh?
Because he does it all for the TV series and cartoons and stuff.
Right. That is right. Huh? Yeah. That is interesting.
So you know who Batman is? It's Ezio.
Oh, it's the same one that did Ezio?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Who's Catgirl?
I haven't run into Catgirl. That must be a PS Vita thing.
Okay, because that was the very beginning. Because I was like, man, she sounds old. Because Catgirl's supposed to sound sexy and stuff.
Catwoman?
Oh, Catwoman.
Catgirl should sound young. Catwoman, on the other hand.
She sound like Cat Cougar is what she sounds like.
But so did you play any other games or anything?
Just a little World of Warcraft. I've been raiding.
Nice.
Oh man,
we haven't played
the flex rating is
how
awesome.
is that, man? Because I hear you guys talking about, or I hear the guys talking about, is it Team Furt or whatever? Or
yep, Furt.
Yeah, yeah, and I was like, oh man, it'd be so cool, it'd be so awesome. And I was like, I don't feel like logging in a while, and I feel bad because I haven't really logged in a while, and it's been
at least 3. It's been a month.
It's been at least probably like 2 or 3 months.
We haven't logged in, and I miss WoW, and I wish I had more time in my life. Yeah. So,
well, the thing is about flex rating is just like I don't know if you guys were ever raided.
Oh yeah.
The thing is you don't have to wait any longer. You just get to go just with the amount of people you have because the dungeon scales the amount of people you have.
So what's the minimum number of players you can have? You can have like 3 people.
10.
Oh, okay.
10 to 25 is the.
Okay, so it's for 25. So it's for people who between 10 and 25. So if you're less
10 and 25, yeah.
Huh.
And it's great because people will drop out, and then the boss scales to right then.
Very
right
Borderlandish.
So it's and so it's been great, and if you like, and they put in this timeless isle it's great for people who need to level up quickly, meaning get their gear, get their gear score up very quickly because like everything drops like 496 gear, like
nice.
It's like raining.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I was thinking about. I was like, man, you got the timeless isles. We have that because I think last time I checked, I think my gear score was 486. And that was, during that first tier of raiding and stuff like that. So this stuff from Timeless Isle is 496, and then if sometimes the rares will drop what's called a Burden of Eternity, I do believe. And what happens is you can because what you do is they drop these gear tokens, and you click on it, and it transforms into a piece of gear. But before you transform the piece of the token, you can take this Burden of Eternity and click on the gear item, and then it'll turn it into a 535 piece of gear. Wow.
So.
Huh. And where do I go to this Timeless Isles at? I mean, when I log in, is it like a portal there or a quest that leads?
Yeah, there's like out of that place in between the two factions in Two Moons.
Right.
There's like a quest giver right in front of there, and you can get a portal straight there and pick up the flight path once you get there, and it's easy to get there.
Huh. Maybe I'll check it out one day.
And the thing is like I've been playing for quite a because I was off WoW for like 6-8 months, and I had maybe 9 months, and then when I came back, I just like geared up just doing LFR, even though that was very painful sometimes, but
right.
But then I got into this raiding group, and it's been, we raid twice a week, and it's been fun.
That's
getting
cool.
back into it.
And you doing the Death Knight or the Rogue?
Death Knight.
Okay.
I've been doing Death Knight. He's my only level 90. I don't have many alts.
Okay, I thought you had a Rogue also.
I do. That was my very first character was a Rogue. I think he's level 84 now, if I do believe. He's on Alliance on Kalthas, the very first. Where I first rolled my tune and when I got into WoW was Alliance.
Cool.
And then Scott talked me into going over to Earthen.
No, Death Knight. I have yet to play a Death Knight past level 64.
He can't do it.
He can't.
He just gives up.
Right.
And he ends up deleting it, and then he's done.
I don't know why. I guess it's a class that doesn't appeal to me, and it's weird because I enjoyed the monk, and from what I understand, they're kind of similar.
I have a monk who's level 50, I do believe, 54. So it's a fun class, and man, those monks level so fast.
Yeah.
So
they have that bonus XP buff they get when they do their little daily thing. But no, I guess I've just been playing Death Knight for so long. I guess I enjoy it since I play it.
Yeah.
But like the other day, it was just like we were short one tank, and they're like, "Hey, you have some tanking gear?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." So they threw me in, and I was I was like, "I'm tanking now."
That's awesome.
So someone wanted to know, Hendo, in the chat room, were you playing another MMO during your break, and which one?
I was not playing any other MMO during this break.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes
I don't know what I was doing.
Sometimes it's good to not do any MMOs. It's very...
Yeah, WoW is the only MMO I think I've been really... I mean, I played Skyrim to like level 20, I think. Mm-hmm. But that's not an MMO, I guess, because it's not
it's
online.
Just open world, yeah.
It's an RPG open world thing, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't really played. I haven't played Guild Wars or... I'm on a Mac, so I don't have a lot of choices.
You're kind of limited a little bit.
See, that's the problem with Mac. That's why I had to take my iMac back when I first got it way back in the day.
You couldn't play any games?
Couldn't. Well, this was back in like 1990, like 2000 or something like that, and there really were no games. I was like, I'm not doing
But the thing is like, Scott always tells me, why aren't you going to get it? Why don't you just get a PC? And I'm like, I have so many games to play as it is. I don't need another machine that has tons of games, that I'm not going to play also.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I still have over there on my, in its box, what is the name of that game? It was kind of like Assassin's Creed combined with BioShock.
Dagnabbit. Because I have it.
I don't know.
Oh, it's with the assassins, it's the stealth and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh.
Chat room?
Because I have it.
Oh, my gosh.
So it's BioShock and...
Assassin's Creed is like crazy.
It came out last year because I bought it on sale. Oh, it's a stealthy game. Well, it's not a stealthy game. It can be a stealth game. It's kind of like you're a magic assassin. And it's almost...
You have the mask, right?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like Skyrim a little bit.
You all are killing me.
Let me pull up Steam because I have it.
You have it on Steam?
Yeah.
It's not Left 4 Dead. No, of course not.
No, it's not Left 4 Dead.
Dishonored? No.
Yeah.
Is it Dishonored?
Dishonored, yeah.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Dishonored, yep.
You're welcome.
Thank you, babe.
So what's your favorite game right now? Is WoW your favorite?
My favorite game at the moment is I just started Batman, but that's the game I've been playing.
Yeah. Batman
Arkham Origins, which is I've been having fun with that right now. And it's funny though, I haven't done music in ever since I pushed that album out.
You're right.
Oh really?
I haven't touched any of my music software or any music piece. It's just been and it's just weird. It's just I was so because a lot of those songs on the album were written 3 weeks before. Some were written years before the album came out, and some were written a week before. So.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, so it's just yeah.
All right.
So everything comes in waves with games and music.
I totally get that.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's jump right into some food.
The fridge is not prepared.
All right, so last week I guess I didn't put what I lost in here.
No, you didn't.
I did not.
I asked you, and you were like, "I lost something." You didn't even tell me when I asked. No.
Oh, I lost 0.8 pounds.
Woo! So you have
nice.
So that's awesome. So you have lost a total of 108.
109.6.
Oh, 109.6.
Renee does math.
Renee, I was going down instead of up. 109.6.
Yep. And then you maintained, babe?
Yeah, I mean.
So we're at 199 for our grand total.
199 total.
Here comes the kids.
No, 199.2.
Yep. What's going on, guys? 199.2.
Yep.
And then so you have
recording a podcast.
Hey.
What's going on? It's AJ, right?
No, this is Wesley.
Hi,
Hey Wesley.
The kids.
Yeah, it's a delay.
Yeah.
Tell him
Hi.
tell him I dug him and his brothers' Angry Bird costumes.
Yeah, they like your Angry Bird costumes.
And I want you to dress up as a pig, Eric.
I know. You'd be a great pig. They could just throw themselves at you.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You guys want to get up and go? Oh, sorry. You guys want to go up and get in bed? We'll take a shower in the morning, okay?
No shower now.
Okay, well.
We have school today.
All right.
But I didn't do the frog pants total, so sue me.
All right. So
sorry about that.
So y'all. I did a couple of recipes. I did a
Wesley.
I did some roasted Brussels sprouts, and then because I was cooking for the family, I knew some of those folks may not have liked Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
I chopped up some bacon and put with it.
I have to pretend it's cabbages.
Yeah.
Because then it's better. If I think it's cabbage.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
No, you're fine. And then we made some. Hey. And we made some shake and bake nuggets.
Yeah, because we wanted chicken nuggets, but we didn't want to, go with, the awesome, tasting chicken nuggets. So we went a little.
So that's something you could do, Eric, if you're like, want to make some. Your kids like, man, I want some nuggets.
Recording.
So I want some nuggets, and then you can like just make some shake and bake nuggets for the kids.
Hando said make roast Brussels sprouts in balsamic vinegar. We have balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
So
because I usually do it in olive oil.
Yep.
And then with that,
all right, I'm losing video.
All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and jump and talk to Mr. Feisty.
Odds and ends.
That was perfect. Some odds and ends. We have birthdays.
Yep.
We have today. We have 2 birthdays. Sarah Burton's birthday is today.
It is.
And she's in London for her birthday, so that's freaking awesome. Sengu's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Sengu, our old raid teammate. And then Tuesday, Lindsay Dickens has a birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then Ashley has a birthday on Wednesday.
She's been on the show.
She's been on the show.
Yep.
Ashley of AshleyEats.com, a really good friend here in Louisville. Bernie Fritz's birthday is on Thursday, our old WoW friend.
Yep.
And Annie Bilodeau's birthday is on Thursday as well. Thursday.
I
think Thor is coming out Thursday. I'm
no, it's
sure.
next.
It's not.
It's next week.
It would have been awesome if it was.
Ender's
on
Game
Thursday.
is this week, if I'm thinking correctly.
So happy birthday to everyone! And there's no one in the chat room whose birthday it is this week, or we would sing. So there's that.
All right, so Eric, we got this is the time where we want you to pimp out what you've been working on and
pimp yourself
and everything that you've been doing, especially talk about the Shattered album as well that came out recently.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
No, okay. No, it's fine. I was like,
trying to get my kids.
No, you're fine.
You guys, shut the door. Shh. You can get Shattered. It's out on iTunes and Amazon.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're fine.
You're fine.
It's on iTunes and Amazon. Go buy it.
Do it.
Support me.
You better buy it.
So also, I have some T-shirts also available on Slashloot.
Oh, very nice. Oh yeah, I saw Alachi in one of those.
Oh yeah. Yep. So
nice.
So Shattered. I'm enjoying the album. I enjoyed the first one as well. And
so, what's your favorite track?
My favorite track is.
He has to look at the track list. I would too. I can't remember names.
Hold on, let me look real quick. Singularity.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah,
nice. It's interesting. Everybody has a different song that they like, which is great.
Yeah,
I like Singularity. I like Send It Through, and dude, just the creativity you did. I mean, just making with the app slappy theme. That's just freaking awesome, man. And I'm just glad that we're still in line for a theme song from you.
You don't need a theme song. You have like the Pretty Little Lights.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know. But I like to switch it up and stuff, man. I haven't.
He's a fanboy.
I haven't sat down and broke bread with Derek Vincent Scott. Derek Vincent Scott, I think is his name, which is really weird. He has 3 first names. But I mean, we do talk via email and stuff like that, and I really do appreciate him allowing us to use all the music and stuff. He's actually gonna be in Louisville in November. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make the concert
probably
or not. But yeah, man.
Oh well.
So
that's great that you're like, having a conversation with him via email.
Yeah.
Jay's bold. He'll have a conversation with anyone. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk to them. They're busy. And Jay's like, I'll just talk to them anyway.
I mean, what they gonna say? I'm busy. I can't talk to you.
They're
okay.
They're like, look, you little peon.
I mean.
I once.
That's like my songs featuring Thix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did reach out to Jonathan Colton once.
You did?
I never told you this.
Really?
I was gonna have him. I was gonna see if I could pay him to write a song.
Aww.
But he said he doesn't do that kind of thing anymore because he's too busy.
Aww.
I was
Look
gonna
at
write.
You.
It was like for our wedding, but.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
I know.
I didn't know that.
I know. I never told you because it didn't work out. I was like, ugh, sucks.
Nah.
I should have wrote one.
No.
And had someone else play. I should have found some local kid.
You could have had Eric do it.
We didn't even know Eric then.
That is true. Well,
cool. That's the thing is I've been a fan of the Thix. He also has a band called Mind in the Box for years, and I just reached out to him and said, hey, I really like your stuff, and I was wondering if you could just like say this little thing in the red, and he's like, yeah, sure, send it along.
That one.
Yeah, well, the red was the first one, and then and then red was the one I asked him just because he's like a professional. I didn't know him. I just like, here, just say this phrase. And it's a simple thing. It takes you 2 seconds, right? I didn't want to be too like complicated for him because he didn't know me.
Right.
He's based in like Vienna, Austria.
Huh.
And so he's like, yeah, I really like the track, and then he's like, I actually sung over the song too, and you can use it if you want or not, but you're gonna use your choice. And I was like, oh, thanks, man.
That's
so he
awesome.
actually I just asked him to say a phrase, but he actually sung over the track, which made the track way much better. And then when I was mastering the album, I said, hey, because he does mastering also for his own stuff, and it's like, hey, you can take a look and listen to my stuff. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I really like your stuff. And this, the Lost song, he's like, I like that track. You mind if I put some vocals on it? I'm like, what?
Awesome. That is awesome, man.
I was like, yeah, totally. And he's like, all right, his English is not his first language. So he's like, can you read the lyrics? I'm like, yeah, I never wrote lyrics, but I'll go ahead and give it a try. So I sent him the lyrics. And the funny thing is when he does a rough sketch, he takes lyrics from another song. So when he sent me the first pass on Lost with my music, he used Johnny Cash, "I Walk the Line," the line, which is kind of funny.
Right.
Using the lyrics, but just with his melody.
Huh.
So a week later we had Lost all buttoned up and ready to go.
Nice.
That is awesome, man.
Great.
And you never know if you don't ask,
Right. And
as you did, as you just
Yeah, and my thing too, man, is that it's not going to hurt me if someone says no, and I'm not going to look at anyone different, like with Brian Brushwood. I mean, I asked him, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be a bugaboo because I asked you already. This was the last time I asked, and he was like, oh yeah, of course, he's just been busy, which I knew he had been, but I mean, it wasn't anything where he didn't want to do it. It's just he's just been busy, and I was like, hey, we can work around your schedule, and it can be early next year if it needs to be. I just want to try to get something on the calendar. And that's just, my thing is I always like to give someone an out. I don't want them to feel trapped.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like I said, no worries and the thing is the worst thing they can do is say no, and then that's it. That's you haven't lost anything, right?
Right. And I had to say thank you too, man. I mean, because we have used your music on the show for
definitely.
background music and stuff and other things, and I appreciate it, man, a lot.
No, it's interesting. People always ask me permission, which is, I guess, good. But it's like, dude, you can use anything. I don't care.
Well, man.
It's nice, but I'm like, yeah, I have no issues with people using their, it's like free advertising for me. It's like, go ahead.
Yeah.
This is true.
So, how are your numbers compared to your first album with this album?
It's actually much better. Yeah, it's doing really well.
That's good.
That's great to hear. See, everybody needs to go out and get it if you haven't gotten it. It's good. It's good music to chill to work to,
and run to.
And run
if you
to.
feel like running.
Run to, yes.
and
if
also,
you're one of those,
and running from the cops as well. You know.
With Linda, right?
With Linda.
You're running from the cops with Linda. It's perfect backdrop music for that.
Yep. Yeah. So I know you got to get the kids in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cut you loose, if that's cool.
Sorry about that.
No worries at all. And
yeah, we've been a little long today, so
and thank you so much for being on the show, Eric.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you later, man.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Man, I know how to talk, don't I? That's how people guests.
Yep.
Guess it's a long show.
So, where were we?
We were about to do contact information.
Oh,
we are done.
We were gonna do contact information.
Yeah.
All right, let me cue up this.
Let's do it.
You know what? I'm not going out with Pretty Lights. I'm
You're
gonna
not?
switch it up. I'm gonna go out with my favorite song that we talked about with Eric.
That makes sense.
You know what?
That makes actually most sense you made all day.
That's the most sense I made all day.
No, you can't. No,
all right.
That's not true.
All right. Singularity.
All right. Is that a little loud? I act like I'm the tech person on the show when I'm obviously not. But
no, you're pretty loud.
If you want to contact us, you can do so at thevalentinecast@gmail.com. And you can also see our blog at ValentineCast.com. And our Twitter feed is ValentineCast. And our Facebook page is facebook.com/ValentineCast.
And if you would like to call us, you can do so at 415-75-VCAST. That's 415-758-2278. Video can be seen at youtube.com/ValentineCast. My Twitter feed is The Cowboy. And Renee's Twitter feed is The Ice Flow.
It is.
And the way to spell mine is TheCaoboi.
Do you ever get tired of spelling that?
I do not.
Good.
At the top of the hour or top of the show, you will listen to Pretty Lights. You can find out all about him and the music that they do at prettylightsmusic.com. What we're exiting out on right now is Eric's Van Skyhawk from his Shattered album Singularity. And this is Singularity.
Yeah, so enjoy that. And it's been fun chilling with y'all. We just want to say thanks to Eric again. And you'll have an awesome week. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you, chat room, for being here. We love you guys.
Bye, chat room. Love you guys.
I'll do it after the song.
Bacon Way came in.
Okay. I have an announcement after the song.
Okay. After the song? Okay. Bye.
So while we're still recording, I did want to take a moment. I didn't get a chance to say this during our feedback because it was kind of. But we did get a letter from from my good friend Paul Fox from he's been on the show.
Do you want to wait to read it during the show proper?
I'm still recording.
Okay.
But
all right.
Maybe we could do it during the show proper, but just want to say thanks to him.
Yeah, thanks to him. I want to make sure that people hear it.
For reaching out, to us after hearing about Sammy and everything. He sent us the letter and some Tim Tams, but we'll definitely do it proper.
Yeah, I want to give it proper
show.
Justice.
And I was going to do it twice, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do it twice if you like, or is it too late now?
It's too late now, but I'm about to start the recording, so talk to you guys next week.
Bye.
All right. What's going on, chat room? Did you all enjoy the show?
I hope you enjoyed the show. It's always a little long when we have a guest on.
But yeah, let me pull up Eric's. You can find it on Amazon MP3. Because that's actually, I think that's where I got it from. But yeah. Amazon MP3. BDBDB. What's going on? My PC is just so stupid right now. The artist you want to look for, Close Your Mirror, is Skyhawk. Is who you want to look for. So if you look for Skyhawk, and there is the album right there. I'm about to put it in. Probably need to put these in the show notes as well. I'll go ahead and do that.
Do you want your collar back? Here you go, bud.
You feel naked, Toby? You tired?
I can tell. I said it off on the show because I was tired.
Whatever, but it's Amazon. And I'm putting the link. That's Amazon. And I need the iTunes link. Skyhawk. Shattered. iTunes. For Halloween.
Nope. I'll be doing the podcast probably.
It's that's the, like I said earlier, that's the day that I asked Renee to marry me. So we might just do a little something. I'm not going to say it on Twitter this time because everybody start wishing us happy anniversary.
Yeah, don't say this is the anniversary I proposed. Then everybody like, oh.
Did you see anniversary? So.
What? What?
All right.
Where's your toy?
Oh shoot! I didn't stop the recording.
I just said you were.
Oh shit! I didn't do local recording.
What does that mean?
Well, they're gonna get all the extra stuff. I usually do a separate recording. Oh man, I hate when I do that. That's the one thing I forgot to do. Split. It's all good. It's all good, right, everybody? Yeah, it's all good. It is all good. Oh well. I messed that one up.
That's why I took it away.
Bah. I usually like putting MP4 up, but Alright, you all.
Alright, guys.
Let me see.
I'm a little off today, sorry.
Yeah, Renee's. I'm not sure what's going on with me. Okay.
I don't know what's up with me.
You don't know? You mad at me?
Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast.
No, I'm
with
not
your
mad at
shattered couple. Renee's mad at me, y'all. Oh, JK, I listened to y'all's podcast today. The technical stuff cracked me up. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. All right, see you, Salmonatrix.
Bye, Salmonatrix. See you later.
Everybody, I'm going to...
Oh, yeah, I got to do stuff, don't I?
Renee has to do stuff for the podcast.
I do.
I'm removing sound now. I don't know if I need to run it to the level later. I'm going to go back through and it should be fine. Everything looked fine on my end. But you all have a great night. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye, everybody.
But we're going to hop out of here. We'll see you all on Twitters and everything. Y'all have a happy Halloween. Ooh.